Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Two Mugs and a Guitar with myself, Dary.
Me, Jarvis.
Some fun topics for you today on the episode. Starting off with Sinead O'Connor and the waxwork botch job.
Yeah, terrible, shocking. Got Billie Eilish prank calling Tyler the Creator.
We also have another issue with somebody in hospital, Stevie Nicks this time.
Got the Pixie's new album release and single.
And we also have got Axl Rose and controversy from back before he was famous, apparently.
Yeah, and then of course we're also going to discuss The Bends by Radiohead, and Dary is going to consume a secret drink. I wonder if he's going to like it.
We can just tell you now it's not tomato juice.
Yeah. Hope you have a good time. Chink.
Enjoy, guys.
Gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't you leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in your way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was in the world. It's just you know it's not the same as it was.
Do it, yeah?
Yeah, you can do this time. I did last week.
Hi, this is Two Mugs and a Guitar with me, Jarvis,
And
and
myself,
this
Dary.
fella here, Dary. First of all, let's have a little talk about this.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Dary has been putting in a lot of effort with making the it's nice, isn't it? With making the room look a little bit more podcasty. We've also set up a microphone, so our hands are free.
Yeah, we don't
Look
look
at
at
this.
dickheads now. We can actually talk.
Yeah. So we can make hand shapes. We can karate chop the air a bit. So that's great, isn't it?
Looks well.
That's really good. Yeah.
Looks good.
So I'm very, very happy. I was shocked actually because Dary lied to me on the way here because he was talking to me a little bit about doing this, and I was like, yeah, that's a really good idea. And then on the way here, he was like, oh no, didn't get around to it. And I was like, oh, it's a shame. Whatever, we'll have to make do. And then he was like, look at it, and I was like, hey,
Nice surprise.
So yeah, it was a nice little surprise there. We were also trying to set up the camera.
Oh yeah.
Bit of a nightmare with that.
What a fucking balls.
Yeah, I brought my Sony proper camera, trying to get that sorted out. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we are amateurs.
Well, it took us an hour.
It took us an hour to get nowhere. So yeah, we gave up. We gave up
Next week.
next week. But yeah, so look, you've obviously at this point heard the Harry Styles song as well, because that would have been on after we'd done the intro. So I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Dary, you got any opinions on that?
I thought it was amazing. The backing track was class. Like the way you did it. The electronica probably wasn't one of the easier ones. I know probably for you maybe it would be, but for someone with not as much knowledge on it, it's definitely not as easy as it just sounds on the podcast intro. Like,
I actually found it quite fun.
yeah, I'd imagine so, because it sounds really good. It sounds
Yeah.
very, very good.
Found it very
I
enjoyable.
was showing it to Grace yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was lying beside me in bed when you sent it over, and we were both very impressed.
Almost sounds like a pop song in a way.
Yeah.
Kind of. Well, it's a pop song anyway, so I suppose it's just even poppier now.
Yeah.
It's that. I was thinking a lot about, the guy who does oh my fucking god, 10,000 fireflies in
Oh
Owl
yeah,
City.
yeah. Owl
Owl
City,
City.
yeah.
I was thinking that kind of vibe. I don't really like him that much, but I was thinking that kind of vibe with the electronica kind of version of
It sounds very good though.
Yeah, I liked it. But yeah, we haven't put his vocals on it yet. So
Yeah,
we're going to do the
that's-
same thing that we did last time with the jazz. So hopefully,
That's the next thing. That's hopefully it'll go better.
yeah,
We're growing
hopefully
in
it'll go
confidence
better.
more and more recording, so we'll get there.
I think this one will be a bit easier, to be honest. I don't
Yeah.
think it'll be as challenging. It's just the chorus that sang a little bit differently, but I think you'll get through that. Right, okay. Anything you want to say before we begin? Or are you all good to go?
I'm all good to go. I'm excited. This is a surprise drink this week. I have no idea what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Jarvis has when stung me with my anxiety, so I have to kind of deal with that now, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Do you want to close your eyes?
Oh, fuck.
So I don't want him to know what he's drinking today.
Pour
So
it into it.
I'm going to go ahead and close. He's closing his eyes.
If I get sick on you, it's your fault.
You won't be sick. You
Well,
won't be sick.
you don't know my anxiety.
I don't think you'll be sick.
No.
Okay, it's not poured in just yet.
No,
I'm
I'll not
just
open my eyes. I'm just scratching them.
give it a good shake.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm after looking in the screen, but I didn't see what it was.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think you'll be able to see what it is if you looked at the screen too. Oh shit, it's got a cap on it. Sorry. Just gonna try and get in there with my teeth. 1 sec.
I have them closed. Just need to pick me ear.
Okay. This is going a lot less smooth. Smooth. It's going a lot less.
Smooth. It's in your mouth
Oh
again.
shit! I tried to pull the cap off and it just went round the sides. Oh no. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell that bad actually.
Fucking, it's pretty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You dirty wee bitch.
I'm gonna get Dary to try and guess what this is. So he's gonna try and taste it like a wine connoisseur.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the wine connoisseurs don't get sick on people though.
and tell me about the taste profile and stuff. And we're nearly ready. By the
My
way.
anxiety's going through the roof here. I don't want to taste this.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah, my anxiety is just like when it comes to food, I feel like I'm allergic to stuff that I haven't tasted before.
Well, what are you allergic to?
Nothing.
Right. Well, in that case, then I don't think you have much to worry about.
No.
The stuff that's in this drink, by the way, is pretty common stuff. So I don't think if you were allergic to this, you'd probably find out about already by now.
You ready to go?
Okay. Yeah, we're ready to go. The pineapples are shut.
Now,
There we go.
oh fuck, I have chewing gum in my mouth as well. Here, hold on.
Okay.
Right, you ready?
Chin chin.
And it starts.
There we go.
Oh fuck, what's that?
You tell me.
Is it tomato?
No.
Tastes like tomato sauce. It tastes like tomato juice. I can see the top of the cap, but I don't know what it is. I've never seen a cap in my life.
I do.
It tastes like there's apple in it, is there?
Yeah, there's apple in it. Yeah. There's 3 ingredients.
Apple, pear.
I don't think pear is one of them. I'll double check.
It's not terrible. To be fair, it's not too bad. What is it?
It is. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, you can
Are
tell me
not
because
gonna
I
guess
won't have a clue. Uzu. I don't know what that is.
It's apple, banana, and carrot.
Oh, that's actually quite nice.
Oh, now that you know what it is, you feel quite comfortable drinking it.
Yeah,
now.
I was told by the doctor the other day that I need to get my cholesterol down, so that's going to help.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
look, there you go.
What's
apple,
it called? Cubis.
I don't know. Cubis, yeah.
Apple, carrot, and banana.
Mm.
It actually is quite nice, to be fair. I drink that because I like all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love carrots as well.
I like carrots as well.
Nice.
It's just when I saw it, I was like, that's an interesting flavour profile. I wonder what that's going to
It
taste
actually
like.
tastes lovely. Do you know what funny?
Oh, yeah, by the way, this is falling apart.
Fuck's sake.
So if you hear anything banging around,
It's in a work in progress.
it's a work in progress.
We have to get cable ties for it. I put it together at last minute, like in the space of like an hour, 2 hours yesterday. But it's back again, so don't worry about
It looks good. It looks good. So that's the main thing, really. And if it keeps falling off, then that's comedic value.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the 2's going to clink me in the head, I can tell.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to clink you in the head.
For anyone who's not watching, actually, it's only listening to it. We've got 2 mugs and a guitar wrote across the frame, I suppose. So and they keep falling off because we've used sticky tape rather than I've used sticky tape. But yeah, let's kick on.
By the way, just before we do kick on,
Okay, sorry.
I was just going to say, you prick. I was just going to say that this would have been really nice with some ice in it. That's why I was asking.
because I didn't get
I was
ice.
asking earlier. I was like, "Oh, have you got any ice?"
Actually, do you know what we can do before we kick on? Is I want to introduce because I'm going to have a section where I have non-alcoholic beers nearly every week because they're really really good. So we've got some today.
Oh yeah.
And then Jarvis got 2 beers as well. And I think we're just going to promote them and just give them a review. To be honest with you, because they are quite nice, but that'll be later on. I'm just going to open it as I please, and then I'm going to tell you as I like what I think when I open it.
He's got non-alcoholic Weiss beers, so like German beers. But yeah.
Wanna listen to us do reviews?
Here for the news, music news. The news that you choose. The music news, the news that you choose. Music news. I hope you enjoyed the jingle, by the way. Made that today, put that up for about 45 minutes. It sounded alright.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, bit of a
I
laugh.
still haven't put the jingle. Sorry, yeah, no, the jingle, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we do need to put lyrics to it anyway, so that's fine. That's something that we're going to need to work on in a little while. But yeah, so news. What we're talking about today. First on the list is Sinead O'Connor. So Sinead O'Connor, recently there was a wax.
It's more like a mannequin.
Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking.
Terrible.
So Dublin, was it the Dublin Wax Museum?
Yeah.
So they recently unveiled a tribute to Sinead O'Connor.
They shouldn't have.
Fucking hell. In her own glory. And they said, hey, look, here's our beautiful wax mannequin. Well, it looks like a mannequin in tribute of Sinead O'Connor. And wow. It was great, wasn't it, Dary? You tell me about how beautiful that mannequin was.
I think it looks like something from Backstreet Boys.
I think it looks like...
the only thing she's missing is a slit in her eyebrow.
Yeah.
Literally.
I think the only thing is, like, it looks a lot to me like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
It's really bad.
You see all these wax figures from different celebrities and they look exactly like them.
Yeah.
I don't know how to butcher that.
Yeah, I've seen one like Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example.
Yeah.
Like
even the Kardashians or like anybody.
I haven't seen any of them with the
Have you not?
Kardashians. Yeah, but they're basically wax anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
98% plastic. I'm sure they're more like 80 or 70.
Don't throw them into the sea.
72, yeah. You'll get in trouble. Pollution. Right, but yeah, so they unveiled it and it was a mess. Everyone was commenting on it, saying that it looked really bad.
It does look terrible though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Was the petition went up or was it just people giving out about it that there was controversy over it?
I don't know. Like, I just saw loads of comments on it. I actually saw that the actual museum themselves, the Wax Museum, actually brought out a statement saying that they've actually removed it now.
Yeah, of course they had to.
Yeah.
Couldn't need that there. It's just a random person in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
They
removed it, and they I think their quote was that we know we can do better. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking hope so.
For God's sake, you
Fucking
had to do
hell.
better than I did that and third level out.
Yeah, it's shocking, absolute mess. But yeah, so look, it's a shame. Hopefully the next one they do is a little bit better.
It kind of reminds you of the Portal, doesn't it?
Pardon?
The Portal that they put in the middle of O'Connell Street or something.
Yeah.
And they just made a balls of that.
Fucking hell. So, if to anyone who doesn't know, in Dublin, they decided to make a joint portal so that you could view the New York Times Square, was it, right?
Times Square, New York.
I don't know why they even picked islands. Like, what made them pick islands?
I think it's the Irish culture over there as well. I mean, there's a lot of Irish culture everywhere, but if you think about New York, basically, the Bronx, it's all very high in Irish.
They're all related to Irish people,
but
right?
like there was everybody moved over to America. There were a lot of Irish moved to America during the Troubles. You bastard.
The good old days.
You buzzing, having a great time.
Yeah.
It's look like you're getting erect there.
I am. Do you know what? This is very nice, actually. This Wicklow Wolf. It's very good.
But yeah, no, it was that reason. But again, just move back onto the thing. You were saying something about a bench.
Yeah, so even though Dublin, let us down with the whole wax tribute, which was not great, Bray did actually unveil a bench that they just made in tribute to Sinead O'Connor. Any
of the English listeners, that's a county in Ireland with Wicklow.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely on the sea.
Bray's like a seaside town, yeah. Think Skegness, but like 15 times better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where Skegness is.
It's sure. You don't want to know where Skegness is. Skegness is like a popular destination for people in England who maybe don't have that much money, so they'll go down to the beach and be like, yeah, let's treat the kids to the beach, let's get away.
That's what
So I went down there a few times, and the last time I went down there I found a crab, right?
By cocaine.
No. I found a crab and it was left.
It was in your trousers.
I was only like 6.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was a horrible uncle.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
But anyway, I left found a crab, sorry, in a bowl and like a do you know those sandcastle buckets?
Yeah.
The ones that you make sandcastles with. It was left alone by itself, boiling in the summer sun, and I saved its life.
That was traumatic for you at 6 years of age, I imagine.
No, I don't think I really properly understood the consequences. Yeah, the repercussions of that. I could have eaten it. Yeah, I actually quite like crab. It's quite nice. Although I don't.
Quite nice, actually.
Quite nice, actually. I can't imagine that a seaside crab from Skegness probably is going to taste particularly great.
To be fair.
You know, I imagine they probably taste better in certain other areas. But yeah, Bray is a lovely place. I actually only went there recently, and it's a very, very nice little spot.
Yeah. Good food and stuff, and it's obviously being on the coast. There's lovely fish and kind of.
I actually went to the restaurant there when we were there. I feel like I'm starting to remember what it's called. I feel like it's called like the Motown or something, or like the Manhattan, or well, it's not the Manhattan. That's in Raheny, but it's got something like that. It's got like a big name, the something. But I went there and it was very nice, and it was actually quite reasonably priced as well, considering the cost of living.
Yeah. Like especially over places like that, places like that can be fucking very expensive. But
anyway, this bench.
Yeah, bench. I forgot about the bench. What were we talking about?
The bench was a really nice tribute to Sinead O'Connor. So, if anyone's a big fan of Sinead, and you were very disappointed by the wax sculpture that Dublin did, at least you have Bray's bench, which is very nice.
And enjoy the crab.
Yeah, get yourself a crab from Skegness. So do you want to talk a little bit about the Pixies there for us?
Yeah, I just know they come up on my feed 2 days ago, I think, that they were releasing a new album. You know the name of it, I can never remember stuff like this. What was it? The Night
the Zombies Came or something
Zombies Came. And they have released a single at the moment. It's called Chicken.
Yeah.
They have a new bassist on their album as well. I think it's the first time ever been on the album. Emma Robertson. I'm not sure.
A girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard of her?
No.
Is
she in a different band or?
I don't know myself personally, to be honest with you. I just read that it's the first time on the album. It was her first time with them. She's playing live music or recording music maybe. But it sounds like it's going to be interesting because the Pixies are fucking or Pixies have some fantastic songs.
Yeah, good band.
So do you listen to the song Chicken?
I did, yeah.
What do you think?
It's actually very good. I rated it a lot. It felt quite a bit like their famous track, Where Is My Mind? Kind of had that vibe to it. I don't know if maybe that's because that's Pixie's style.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But it did it made me feel
what
a
did
lot.
The bass sound like?
I honestly wasn't paying that much attention to the bass, to be honest.
That's funny you said that, because whenever I'm listening to music, I listen for the bass. That's what I mentioned in what was it? One of the songs I was listening to recently. Just there's a song, whenever it's bass heavy at the start, I get really interested in it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, no, that's not me at all.
No. But I think it's a very important part of a song, is the bass. It brings the song together.
Do you know what's funny, right? It took me a long time to even really notice the bass, and I think that's maybe just because I was an egotistical guitarist.
Yeah.
So I was always, exactly right. So I was always listening out for the guitars, and I'm actually very fixated on vocals and lyrics.
That's because you're with me.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's all him. Yeah, he's inspired me.
Yeah.
And it's never been that case for the rest of my life. It's only been very recently that I've only focused on the vocals because of Dary here.
Privilege.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. But yeah, so I didn't really pay that much attention to the bass. But the vocals, the lyrics were pretty cool.
I think it's coming out in October.
Yeah,
is it
October the 25th? I want to say late October. Anyway.
Late October, yeah. Give it a listen.
I like the guitar though in that song.
It's good.
There was like a weird screechy guitar in the background. It was like,
I remember. I did listen to that song.
Yeah,
I have listened to it because it came up with the link for when I was looking at it. I did listen to it. It was actually very good.
Yeah. Well, look, if you like the Pixies, obviously keep an eye out on that.
After you watch this on Spotify, you can go listen to them.
Yeah, give them a shot.
Plug.
Yeah, I'm sure the Pixies love this. Yeah. We've promoted 40 people to come over to them.
That's 40 that they didn't have.
Yeah, true. Or maybe I feel like most of them probably were. Most of the people listening to this probably know who the Pixies are. Yeah. But maybe they don't. Maybe we convinced like 3 people to go over and view it. So,
I would. It's a very good song.
That's great. I want to talk a little bit about Billie Eilish.
Oh, yeah.
So Billie Eilish was recently in a magazine interview for Elle. And in the interview, she had to do some prank calls. and she prank called some interesting people. One of which was Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Of course, good-looking lady. She was the actress for Barbie. You know, that was quite.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Is she in Wolf of Wall Street?
She's the naked one on the bed.
The naked one on the bed.
Do you never watch Wolf of Wall Street? She's married to the main fella, or they end up getting married.
Oh, DeLeo.
Yeah, do you know the blondie one that's in the Wolf of Wall Street? His wife.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Oh. If you can't get pictures of her online, you get them in that film.
Fair enough. Well, I haven't seen that. Well, I have seen Wolf of Wall Street, but it was a long time ago when I watched it, so maybe I should rewatch it.
Yeah.
It was quite a long time ago. I actually, for some reason, only thought Margot Robbie was recently on the scene.
I know she's getting bigger, but I think a lot of her she's in any of the Joker movies as well.
Oh yeah, she was the girl, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Knowledge.
It sounded really camp then.
Oh
my god.
Just then, was it?
Oh my. Yeah, she was Harley Quinn. I completely forgot. I actually quite like that film as well.
Brilliant.
The Harley Quinn. She was in Suicide Squad as well, wasn't she?
Suicide Squad, yeah. Same crossover things now.
Yeah, but she was good in that as well. I completely forgot she was in those. But yeah. She's cool. Prank called her. It was very funny. She also prank called her CEO. And told her that she's going to quit. That she's going to quit music. I'm struggling here. She's going to quit. Yeah. Fucking hell! How strong is this again?
Oh, not this again. She's
6.2.
She's going to quit.
Jesus. Yeah, she's going to quit. And he got very flustered. But my personal favourite was when she rang one of my faves, Tyler Creator. She rang Tyler Creator and told him that she'd done a doo-doo in her pants on a date.
Shit.
Yeah, done a shit. And that she needed to come over to his house and get changed. So if you haven't seen that, and you like any of those names that I mentioned, either Billie Eilish, Margot, or Tyler, definitely worth a watch. You know, it was very funny. And yeah, very funny. Stevie Nicks, just going to mention this as well, just before we move on. So unless you want to talk about
No, you're okay. Yeah. We just love infections in this show.
Yeah, we love infections. Yeah, and last week there was an infection.
We don't have Hell Ransom though, thank God.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't have her fingers in a bag. You know, that's just Johnny Greenwood.
That's gonna be our first solo.
And we still have him. Okay, shut up,
Johnny.
Right. Okay. No smile on you today. So get it because that's the band they're in.
Holy moly.
Yes.
Moving on.
And Radiohead. But yeah, so she's now had an infection in her leg, and she had to cancel off a few dates there in Scotland.
Scottish tour, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. So it's unfortunate for her, and obviously anyone viewing her. Fingers crossed she gets better. She comes back to.
She did a tour in Ireland, didn't she? And then she went on to the Scottish tour, and then all hell broke loose.
Yeah, all hell broke loose. Yeah, her leg got infected.
Doesn't say exactly what's wrong with her either, does it? Same
no.
Can keep it as PG as possible.
Yeah. I imagine though she's probably more likely to actually talk about what it probably was because she's that kind of person who doesn't mind talking about stuff. Unlike Johnny, who's like, "Oh, leave me alone."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
fair enough.
So I imagine
her next door when she's apologising for not making it or something.
I actually read a little bit of a statement of her when she was up at 2:00 in the morning speaking to her. The marketing manager or whoever it was, the manager on tour with her, and at 2:00 in the morning she just turned around to her and was like, "We need to go to A&E," and she was like, "What?" And it's like, "Yep, I've been keeping this a secret, but my leg's fucked, and
Jesus Christ,
and now so am I," you know. And it was like 2:00 in the morning. You had to rush her to the hospital, and obviously at that point they cancelled the date. So it sounded like to me that she was willing to try and just go through it. Yeah,
that's what I said. She kind of gives you that kind of vibe as well, that she wants to work as hard as possible to make it work, like, because they're around so long. She is a credit, to be fair. She's what age now, and she's still touring.
I don't know how old she is. I reckon she's at least 60 though.
Probably in around that, I'd imagine.
Yeah, maybe even a bit older.
But yeah, look, I mean, hopefully she gets better and then she can tour again, because I'd love to go and see her. I know I originally missed her here because I remember she shouted out Garen Noon. He's a content creator on TikTok.
Oh yeah,
and it was funny because he does like these kind of voiceovers of pictures and stuff like that, and it's just a voiceover of like a video of him on the video, and he's like, "Stevie Nicks fucking shouted me out." It was funny, yeah, very good. I think a little bit more of a sensitive topic.
Yeah, so we do have one. We wanted to leave this to last because it is quite a more serious one than the more jokey ones that we've had here about Sinead O'Connor and all that jazz. There is an allegation going around at the moment about Axl Rose. Lady in question, Michelle Rhodes. Apparently, she's come out now and said that she was sexually assaulted when she was a minor.
Allegedly.
Obviously, we don't know the details just yet, but fingers crossed.
It's not
justice. We'll see. But if it is true, then obviously that's a horrible thing that's happened, and hopefully justice comes her way in whatever shape that may be. But obviously, a bit of a sensitive one. Hope she's all okay. Okay, I was nearly about to say,
okay.
Yeah. My God, the beer is
childhood.
bringing back the past. But yeah, I'm hoping she's fine, and if that did happen, then obviously she's recovering well from it, and she's doing all right.
But I think there was a thing where it was before Guns N' Roses were actually kind of very popular back in 1985 or something that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, well, look at allegedly again. We say allegedly with very high quotation marks in this episode as well.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. We don't know the full story, but if that is what happened, then obviously
it was on a podcast called Enough.
Is that what was revealed on? Yeah. Was she like a guest on there then?
I believe so. Yeah, she was brought on, and then but it was brought up back in 2019, I believe, and it's resurfaced again, and then the quizzing and questioning and yada. But allegedly, it's happened, and hopefully, it hasn't.
Yeah, it's a shame, really, because with it being so long ago, obviously, things like proof and stuff in that, like those kind of conversations when it was so long ago, are very hard to gather. But hope she's doing well though, and like I said already, if that is what happened, then obviously. Shame on Axl.
Yeah.
Let's move on from that conversation.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we're going to talk about the album of this week. So this album of this week is going to be The Bends by Radiohead. So I'm very excited to see what Dary has to say about this.
Well,
okay?
They're the ones who spit at you. You will be the one screaming out.
Before we do anything, I just want to make it very clear to you when you're reading out these notes, okay? Don't make it obvious to me what your favourite song is yet until the end. Okay?
Did you see any of that there? No.
I
know you can't read it.
I can't read anyway. Can't read in general.
Dyslexia.
Keep that in. But yeah, so don't make it clear to me what your favourite song is yet.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Because obviously, right. So we have. Why is that?
I have in some of them. It says which one I might prefer more. Well, I'll just skip that sentence.
Yeah, just skip that. Just don't make it or at least you can make it obvious that you prefer one other than the other, but just don't make it obvious that one's your favourite. Yeah. So just try and keep it as ambiguous as you can. Because here's the thing, we're doing a new thing now this week. We're going to keep this going on. We currently have secret notes in our pockets.
I have my favourite song on the album and my rating.
Yeah.
And what Jarvis has written, what I think it will be, and what I think his favourite song on the album is, and vice versa.
So we're both guessing basically our favourite song on the album and our rating overall of the record. So I thought it might be quite funny to see if we get each other well, or if we don't.
I think you'll get me, but I don't think I'll get you because I know you said particularly that it's not your favourite Radiohead album.
Yeah.
And I think there was a few songs on it that you said were pretty well known, and I don't think you would have picked them either. So I know you in that sense. So I'm trying to think now which one you would have went with. So where is my mind?
So let's get going then. So what did you think?
So generally, the album The Bends is brilliant.
Ah, okay.
Very, very good. I thought skeptically wanted to say that it was shit.
Okay.
But I couldn't.
Ah.
And I really, really enjoyed it. I've listened. I know some of the songs that are on it.
Okay.
Not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you which ones I know.
Mm-hmm.
High and Dry is one I knew.
Okay.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it reminded me. I can't remember what it reminded me of. So I have my notes here because there's quite a few songs I want to go through, but I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm not going to pick my favorite three now because that's going to give too much away. So I'll read through Planet Telex. I thought it was a really good song. The vocals, a lot of different things happening. Percussion reminded me of the theme song from Smallville, the Superman program.
Okay. Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that.
Do you want to know before you move on to the next track?
Yeah.
Bit of Radiohead trivia here. Okay. That song, Tom York recorded that on the ground, lying down, because he couldn't stand up because he was so drunk.
No way.
So the vocals, you can crash it,
Yeah.
but it's... He was so drunk he couldn't stand up, so
No
he had
way.
to record it on the ground. So yeah, a little bit of Radiohead trivia.
That's really good. The Bends is the name of the song on the album, The Bends.
The self-titled track, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very good. So it's really me, that song. I really enjoyed it, and it's not giving anything away, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
It was very easy to listen. It reminds me of all like a few different bands that I like.
Yeah, it's very classic rock.
Yeah. I'm a massive fan of the vocal range and grittiness, and the progression of the song is amazing, really me. And then I continue on. High and Dry is a song that I thought was really, really good as well. I knew it from before, so I knew the song before I listened to it. I didn't know it was Radiohead though.
Yeah.
So, which is good. And I goes, yep. Love this song. Didn't actually know it was Radiohead. I remember listening to it years ago. It was such a good song. Fucking love this album so far. So I really enjoyed it because I was listening to it again. Like when I was listening to the album, the last one I listened to, Black Midi, I listened on the bus on the way into work. And then again, this album I did it the same again. And it's just that comfort zone, I think.
Really. I really felt like when I was picking your album this week, and I was like, I want to end it on a good note, like before we start going into introducing other people's albums and stuff. And I really did feel like this album would be your style. And
yeah.
So far, so good. Maybe things are going to turn sideways here, but we'll see.
I'm going to read out 2 more songs. I think I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to go kind of long-winded with all the stuff.
No, you go for it. We're doing all right.
Yeah, so High and Dry, I said that about that. Just musically amazing, soothes my ears. Listen to this in the bus to work. That's what I'm putting it. And then Fake Plastic Trees is another really good track. Reminds me of a rom-com. Why does she not want me anymore? Get wet in the rain and kiss when they realise they love each other again. That's what it reminded me of. So yeah. Do
you want to know a little bit more Radiohead trivia?
Give us shock me.
So do you know Jeff Buckley?
Yeah.
Right. So whilst Tom York was recording that album, he felt a bit weird about singing high pitched because he has a very high, like the you fake play thing he does, right? But then he went and saw Jeff Buckley live, and Jeff Buckley inspired him to go, do you know what, fuck it, I'm going to accept my falsetto range. And when he went in and recorded that song, after he finished and he stepped out of the recording booth, he cried.
You are a Radiohead freak.
Yeah.
You sit and watching him crying yourself.
But anyway, carry on.
Where was I again?
Fake Plastic Trees. Oh, yeah, so what did you think of Fake Plastic Trees then? Because that's one of the... Did you not know that song before?
No.
See, that's one of the bigger songs on the album.
No, I didn't know it, but I did really like it. I did say, and I will give you this, it's not my favourite one on the album. That's the only one.
Yeah, I don't think it was. No.
Not my favourite, but still a winner.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly it. That's what I put down.
Okay.
Bones, very bass heavy at the start, which I loved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very into the bass heavy. It takes over from the start and very rocky, great song.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar, but it's not similar, but it reminds me of Rush.
Mm-hmm. I'll say, because this won't ruin anything, that's my least favourite song.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. No, that's just kind of curious, but it does remind me of Rush.
Yeah.
And I love Rush.
Okay.
Rush is a good band.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I have Nice Dream, so very melodic and soft, really beautiful song. Reminds me of a dream, to be fair. Soft lyrics.
Mission accomplished.
And then I said, I'm wildly impressed about how much I like this album.
Mm.
Hits it wild in parts, then and at the escalation of a dream at the peak.
Mm.
So that's what I think that kind of reminds me
when
of.
it becomes a nightmare, yeah.
Yeah, literally. And then oh yeah, I really like this one.
How you do it to yourself, you do.
Very Nirvana-esque, I thought.
Yeah.
Song, don't ask me why I go there, just reminds me of Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
Really good again. And then I said it's hard to pick a fave.
Let me just say something about Just as well, a bit more Radiohead trivia.
Here we go.
That song started off as a competition between Johnny Greenwood and Tom York to see how many chords they could fit in a song.
Mm.
Yeah, there we go. Move on.
That reminds me of Nirvana then as well, because that's what they're basically doing.
Yeah.
Just playing to have music playing in the background.
Kurt Cobain used to play live and not actually even bother looking at his guitar because he wanted to hit wrong notes half the time. Yeah. So anyway,
So look,
is that it? Yeah, is that all you're gonna say? Yeah, not gonna say anything about Street Spirit, no.
no. Have you? Is that the one you picked for me?
No. I'm just curious.
No,
like,
no.
Street Spirit didn't make the
No.
list. Did you listen to Street Spirit?
I did, yeah.
Did you recognise it?
No,
Oh, that's strange. I thought you would have recognised it because that's quite a big song as well.
no. I didn't recognize this. That after fucking up your whole thing there.
No. That's not the favourite song I picked. No,
Okay.
no. I'm just curious. I thought you would have heard that and gone, oh, I know this.
No.
But yeah, that's grand. Okay, cool. Well, look, that's fine.
That's to be fair, and I will say this: it's definitely one of my favorite album you showed me
Yeah.
by a long shot.
Okay.
Obviously.
Well, I definitely got your album rating wrong then.
Why did you think I was going to think it was shit?
I didn't think you was going to think it was shit, but I didn't think you were going to rate it really high.
Do you want to do that now? Reveal.
Well, that's what I was going to think.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that now? Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and reveal what we think
I'll let you go first.
each of us rate.
Fuck you.
Okay, so should I just tell you?
keeps falling.
Should I just tell you what my guesses were then? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So, I thought your rating for the album, which now I feel like maybe I've rated it a bit lower than what I should have done.
Yeah.
I put down 6.9.
Way lower.
Way lower.
Yeah, yours is way lower than mine.
Oh right, I was about to say you
Do you
just
wanna
told
know
me
my
you liked
rating?
it. What was it?
My rating's 9.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I really enjoyed it.
Wow. Okay.
Like, I mean,
fair enough.
I wasn't underestimating. Like I said it in 3 different kind of sections I wrote about it. I said this album is actually really, really. I loved it. Now it was hard to pick a favorite song for me, so I'd like there's between 2, but I put down
Do you want me
one.
to tell you which one I picked?
Yeah.
Just.
See, it was close, but I picked Bones.
Bones.
Yeah.
My least favorite.
That's what I was looking at you, and I was like, oh really? I picked your rating.
Yeah.
So my rating was 9, and my favorite song was Bones.
Okay.
But your rating, I said, was about 8.3.
Lower.
Really?
Yeah.
What's yours?
7.5.
Well, yeah. I was going to go down as far as 7, but I didn't think you'd do that to Radiohead.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I'll go over an 8, and it should be there.
Okay.
But I thought your favorite song would be Fake Plastic Trees.
No.
What is it?
Nice Dream.
Nice Dream. Oh, that's the one I was like, that is a good song as well.
It's a great
I was
song,
going to
yeah.
say that one too.
Yeah.
But no, we're both wrong. We shouldn't do this.
Both wrong.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed that
fun.
album.
Like, I can't believe Bones was your favourite.
So it was between that and you were very close. I
damn.
think when you said it was very Nirvana-esque, you probably thought I was going to pick that, did you?
No, well, yeah. When you said at the end, it's hard to pick a favourite. I was like, oh, maybe
it was between the 2 of them.
Justin Bones.
Bones, yeah.
Fair enough.
It was between the 2 of them, and when I read what I said about Just, it clicked with me that I wrote Bones in that first, and then I was like, fuck, because I would have picked between the 2 of them. I would have picked one of the 2 of them.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's my least favourite. What would you say is your least favourite? Do you reckon? Nice Dream.
Oh, I wrote it. I think it is Nice Dream. To be fair,
no way.
I think so. Hold on, let me see. When you heard me saying Nice Dream wasn't, what did I say? Oh no. My least favorite was, what did I say? Fake Plastic Trees is my least favorite. Yeah,
that's controversial.
It very well could be, and I hope it is. I hope people have that kind of. Yeah, I do. I really genuinely do, because it's nice to have different kind of genres and different tastes and what you listen to.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Get that fight back.
Yeah. Now, what we're going to do this week is a bit different, because we already mentioned this last week. We're going to actually pick albums to suggest. We're going to let you pick albums. To suggest.
So we'll have a poll going.
We are going to do that. Yeah. But this week, because we don't have the poll going yet, we're actually going to pick an album suggested by a good friend of mine called Will. Just because he's been pretty supportive.
Thanks, Will.
Over the last few weeks, and he also gave me a suggestion on the first episode where we should chat for about 15 minutes before we get on to the podcast, and that was a really good idea, and it
very,
worked.
very good. Thanks, Will.
So we're going to listen to Bon Iver, I this week, which I'm excited about.
I am too, because we get to compare notes then.
Yeah.
Which is the funner thing.
It's going to be a surprise.
And I think with that, kind of what we did there with that scenario with ratings and stuff, is a very good idea, because it brings it. I enjoyed that, and it was good laugh.
It was fun, and it's fun trying to guess it,
Yeah, gauge it.
But yeah, so we're going to listen to Bon Iver, I'm excited just because I've heard a lot of really good things about Bon Iver.
Yeah, I like Bon Iver.
Do you know?
No. I know Bon Iver, but I don't know the album.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Fair enough. I've never listened to a full Bon Iver record. I know that's probably a bit of a shock, because I know that he's.
Does he do Skinny Love? I think he's the original. No, because I know Birdie does a version of Skinny Love, but I think it's Bon Iver's. Let me just do a bit of research here.
But yeah, I'm really excited to look into it because I've heard a lot of people recommend Bon Iver before, but I've never.
Yeah, he does. He does a fantastic version of Skinny Love.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never listened to a full Bon Iver record before, so I'm actually looking forward to giving it a shot and then sharing some opinions with you.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Seeing what our ratings compare to, doing a little secret rating again. But in terms
I'd say it'd be shockingly different.
Oh yeah, it might be. Yeah,
100%.
I've heard Bon Iver's a bit weird, so it's probably going to be my cup of tea. And
I think it'll still be my cup of tea. That is a genius idea, Jarvis. Well done.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't do that the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry, we just had to put in our cups and our cans in the cup holder.
Yeah, it was a really, really clever idea by me. So we are going to go ahead and pick out. Fuck off. We're going to go ahead and pick out the albums for the poll, though.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm thinking of doing is we've got them all here in our hands. We've got about 18. No, I'm thinking about just using the hands so we don't get the hats mixed up.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we've got about 18-ish recommendations here. So look, by the way, if anyone wants to suggest anything else,
do absolutely. We're going to be putting up a poll every week. So any suggestions you have for us will be absolutely greatly appreciated because it gives more interaction with us.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to getting some more interactions.
And we're going to put it on the poll.
How many are we picking?
Pick 3 for me.
Will I do 3 straight away?
No. Do 3. Do 1 at a time. So.
Okay.
So what that's gonna be? Unfold it for me.
This one here is Stormzy.
Heavy as the head, yeah.
Heavy as the head. Who suggested that? Was it Ellie?
That was Ellie. So that's Shannon's niece.
Thanks, Ellie.
That recommended that. Okay. So that's the first one on the poll. Bit of Stormzy,
and then that's I think for me last week, but I was heavily criticizing rap music. So
yeah.
Next up is Tina Turner, Simply the Best. That's actually my Mrs. Grace.
Okay.
So we have that selection as well. Now, and last one. Are we only doing 3? Yeah.
Yeah, only 3.
Okay, perfect. James Tomlinson.
Flamingo, self. Yeah. So look, right, we've got that's the self-titled. That's his original.
Oh
album.
Yeah. The original album.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about these albums then before we go ahead and pop these in. 1 sec. So, what do you think about Stormzy then?
I have little to no response to that question because I like him as a person. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like rap music. Well, he's like I'd rather if it was more drill he did. Because I know it is kind of, but I like UK.
What's the famous like UK? Is it drill? Is that what
that is drill?
Is that the genre? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pretend how to do it. I make an absolute joke.
Right.
That was like, fuck. Skid up, pop. Get up, pop. My face.
Yeah. But yeah. So my opinion on Stormzy is that he's all right.
He's not.
He's all right.
No, he's not.
But I will. I'll still listen to the album, obviously, if it wins on the poll. So if you
I'll have to listen to it. Like, I'm not going to shy away from it.
Oh, yeah, look.
I don't shy away from fucking anything.
Yeah, of course. So first thing is Stormzy. Yeah, Stormzy, Heavy as the Head. So if you think me and Dary should listen to that, go ahead and vote that in the poll. And we can go ahead and do that. Second one is Tina Turner, Simply the Best by Grace.
I'd imagine it would be a very good album. I haven't ever listened to it, but I know some Tina Turner songs and it probably should be a bit of a laugh to have me and you to kind of go through that together. It
would be quite funny, to be fair.
Yeah.
Tina Turner obviously is a good laugh. Great singer, great performer as well.
Absolutely.
Great artist.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah. So that would obviously be a good one for us to listen to. I think that would be quite fun.
And then
quite
James
Motown-y.
Tomlinson.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that. So James Tomlinson is a fellow who I met in Derby. He's an artist, up and coming artist, and he has made his own album called Flamingo. So if you're interested in watching me and Dary react to, an artist that's less well known, then obviously go ahead and vote that in the poll, and we can talk about that as well. So
that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And this is going to be good fun because it's. I'm not sure about James's obviously because I have listened to it before, but the other albums are not my genre at all.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't listen to them at all.
Yeah. No, not really my stuff either. I listened to a little bit of James's work just because I was like, I better listen to a bit of it just to see what it's like, and it sounded quite cool. So I am looking forward to listening to it if it does win on the poll. That'll be good for me. But yeah, grand. So look, that's what we're having on the poll this week. We're going to listen to Bon Iver I this week as well.
I'm looking forward to that too.
We're going to go ahead and do the same thing like we've done today. We're going to go ahead and try and guess it and all that jazz. So let's do the hats.
Yes, this is my favorite part of the week.
Right.
But it always gives me so much fucking anxiety. Like, I'm going to pick out something. Sorry, that one was open, so I'm going to just close that and shuffle it again.
Okay, did you see it?
No. Well, I can't see it because I'm just bouncing them around the place here.
We might need to add some more genres.
Oh, do you know what? I'm going to add some because I want to put Sabrina Carpenter into it for the crack because we're talking about her and she's famous for the last 25 years.
Okay, I'm going to put some more genres in it. Then we're going to cut this part then.
Yeah, we'll cut this off.
Back to the hats.
Hey!
With me, Jarvis and Dary. We have cut up some new genres and some new artists and put them in our hats.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more variety going on. By the way, if anyone's got any suggestions of genres or artists
they'd like us to cover,
to throw into the hats, go ahead and let us know, and we can throw them in for you. Okay. So do you want me to start with the genre, or
yeah, go with the genre first because I think it's funny to know what the genre is.
Do you reckon? I think it's funnier the other way around.
Do you think so? What do you want me to do then? Go first.
Yeah, you go first. Okay.
Who have we got? All right. Oh, Westlife. That's a new suggestion.
So we literally just put that in as well. Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay, cool. So what have we got?
Down, girl.
She's been living. Is that Westlife?
Yeah.
I don't know any Westlife songs. It's only when people tell me.
This is disco or electric.
Tell me by electronica. Imagine experimental.
We've done electronica.
Experimental Westlife.
Right. Whack that out there.
Okay, one sec. I'm just gonna see what we've got. This one feels good. What is it? It is folk.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
Folk in Westlife.
Yeah, we have Folking Westlife.
Oh, the folkers.
Get that here for a sec. So we've got that now this week. So obviously that's going to be our song for next week. We've got
folk, and then we'll do an original of it as well.
Pardon?
So the folk and the original.
Yeah, we'll do the folk and the original. Yeah,
oh.
I mean, I don't really think we need to because folk is going to be sort of our cover anyway because it's going to be acoustic and.
That's two new picks we put in.
Pardon?
2 new picks because we played folk today as well.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. So those were brand new. We still haven't got to our old ones, but like we said, if there is any album suggestions that you want, not album suggestions, sorry, artist suggestions or genre suggestions. Go ahead and let us know, and we'll throw them in the hats as well. But we did throw a couple more in today.
Yeah, I do absolutely because there's stuff that we haven't put in. Like
we're just trying to keep it up, like topped up, with a decent couple of stuff because obviously you don't want to run out or be like going between like 2 or 3 scrambled up pieces of paper because then we know what it's going to be. So keep us up to date on that and find some weird genres, if you want. Last thing we'll mention, just to reiterate again. So our poll this week is going to be Stormzy, Heavy is the Head, suggested by Ellie. We have Tina Turner, Simply the Best, suggested by his partner there, Grace. And then we have James Tomlinson's original album, Flamingo. Okay, so we're going to put them in the poll below. Okay, below the Spotify link. If any of those are particularly attractive to you or you want to see us react to them because it'll be funny.
Hilarious.
Then, of course, go ahead and vote it. And I'm thinking as well, I might also put up a poll on my Instagram.
Yeah, I'll
maybe like a day or two before the finger's out. So maybe Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. So if anyone doesn't have Spotify, like I know a few people use like iTunes, for example, and you want to still have a voice, then go ahead and just vote on my Instagram or Dary's Instagram. Or even just let us know what your vote is.
Go on to the Two Mugs and a Guitar Instagram and TikTok.
Yes,
because we have clips and posts and songs and stuff on it.
Yeah.
On it. Shit on it.
What lad?
But yeah, you can go on to our TikTok and Instagram. It's Two Mugs and a Guitar on Instagram and TikTok, as I said already. There is some stuff on it, so definitely take a look and check it out because we want to not work anymore.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Would be class.
That'd be great. Yeah, so I think that's everything. Anything you want to add before we let you go?
I think that's everything from my side anyway.
All right, great. Well, look, I hope you have a lovely weekend, boys and girls.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
back. Gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't you leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in your way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. Yeah, you know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. Yeah, you know it's not the same. Definitely sound